Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Adenisa Putri and I'm going to present about novel. The title is This Wine Was Wine by Pearl S. Buck, and the thesis author is Lutpiyana Lestari. Thesis Cultural Identity Construction in the novel This Wine Was Wine by Pearl S. Buck. Introduction. This one was one writing by Pearl S. Buck in 1930, explores the conflict between traditional Chinese culture and Western culture, focusing on Kulan, a Chinese woman married to a Western man, and the challenges faced by individuals navigating this contrasting cultures. Next material is background. This one was won by Pearl Seidenstreicher Buck, published in 1930, explores the conflicts between traditional Chinese and Western culture to the story of Kulan, a woman who married a modern man. The study analyzes post-colonial identity construction in the novel, focusing on stereotypes, mimicry, and hybridity, providing insight for future research. Next material is objective. The research explores the ambivalence of culture identity in Pearl S. Buck novel. This one was one using a qualitative method, focusing on Kulan's narration and utterance analyzed through library techniques. Next material is study problem. This research examines the ambivalence of cultural identity in Pearl S. Buck novel Is Wine Was Wine, focusing on Kulan's struggle to navigate traditional Chinese culture and Western influence, aiming to provide insight into post-colonial identity construction and culture conflicts. Next material is significance of study. This study examines the ambivalence of cultural identity in Pearl S. Buck novel. This one was wine, focusing on the tension between traditional Chinese and Western cultures, highlighting stereotypes, ambivalence, and hybridity, contributing to culture dynamics. Next material is limitation of study. The given document does not implicitly mention the limitation of the study conducted. On the novel Is One Was Wine by Pearl S. Buck, therefore, based on the provided information, it is not possible to determine the specific limitation of the study. Next material is literature review. This research paper reviews previous study on postcolonial identity construction in literary works, analyzing various sources and the theoretical frameworks. It situates current research writing, existing knowledge, and analyzing stereotypes, mimicry, identity ambivalence, and hybridity is Pearl S. Buck novel Is One Was Wine. Next material is postcolonial theory. This journal discussed Homi K. Baba's postcolonial theory, which analyzed colonialism and once colonized society, revealing trace of colonialism and unequal power relations, focusing on the liminal space between colonials and colonizer. Next materials is research. The journal employs a qualitative, described research method focusing on the natural object condition is Pearl S. Buck is one was wine using post-positive and Baba's postcolonial theory and using triangulation techniques. Next material is object. This journal research examines Pearl Esbach novel is one was won by analyzing Cullen's culture, identity, ambivalence, mimicry, stereotypes, and hybridity, using a qualitative method and descriptive approach to understand postcolonial identity construction and cultural conflicts. Next material is method. Method. The article discusses the research method used to analyze cultural identities in Pearl Esbach novel is one was one using a qualitative descriptive approach. Data was collected from narration and analyzed using Baba's postcolonial theory. Next material is finding. The research examines the ambivalence of cultural identity is Pearl Esbach novel is one was wine, focusing on the protagonist Cullen's struggle to balance her traditional Chinese culture with her Western adopted husband, highlighting the complexities of postcolonial identities. Next material is discussion. The document explores the ambivalence of cultural identity and the impact of Western culture on characters in Pearl Esbach novel Is One Was Wine. The study reveals that the characters both accept and reject Western culture, adapting modern lifestyle while grappling with the conflict between their traditional Chinese culture and the Western influence. The influence of Western culture is evident in language, creating and behavior, creating communication barrier and encouraging adaptation. Next material is conclusion. The study analyzed Pearl Esbach novel as one was one to understand the culture conflicts between traditional Chinese and Western cultures, focusing on Cullen's ambivalence of identity and stereotypes, providing valuable insight for future research. Next material is suggestion. The journal Lexema, Journal Bahasa and Sastra, analyze culture, identity, ambivalence, mimicry, stereotypes, and hybridity in Pearl Esbach novel Is One Was Wine using qualitative method and reference postcolonialism and cultural identity. Uh, I think that's all from me. For Is One Was One novel presentation by Pearl Esbach, presentation by me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.